Hello everyone, Deb here. I am here to do my November 2024 completed coloring pages with you. I don't know if you like this content or not, but it just helps me stay on track or not. I had planned to do 12 pages total. I actually did 15, however, some of them were different, like the first one than what I had planned. This was not in my plans, but this was the first page I colored on November 4th, and it was using Faber-Castell, the kids' grip pencils. I think it came out pretty good. It's a small little book, but it's pretty detailed. So that was my first one. I think I did share that on a video before. So this is all like Zen doodly kind of stuff and I guess to help you sleep, but honestly, it doesn't really help me sleep. I'm just gonna, I don't know where to put these. Down here. Okay. Next up, I did the Nature's Mandala. I had planned to do 2 pages in here. I only got one done, and I'm going to try and do one a month in this book. I don't think because I am such a detailed person and this is a fairly detailed book, I just don't think I can do time-wise more than one a month in here. So what I got done was the squirrel one, which I did share. I used polychromos colored pencils, they're the oil-based one, and this is what I refer to as the squirrel page. But it also is an autumn page. It's got acorns and leaves. Squirrels and acorns, I think I called it. Canoes. So I put it in water and sky and yeah. So I like how that turned out. I had planned on trying to do either the owls, which I didn't even start to get to, or this deer one. If I do one in December, it'll probably be this one. So fingers crossed, I'll put this in here. Okay. Nature's Mandala. I've had this book for a long time. I doubt it's still available anymore. By Cynthia Emerly from Rhode Island, USA. And this was a 2016 book, which I probably got in 2017. Pretty sure I got it at Michael's on sale way back when, or possibly Amazon. I'm not sure. This is another older book that I've had. Oh, this is not the right note on there. And I did 2 pages in here, and I had planned to do 2 in here. And that one back there was from long ago. The pear page. This was, I forget what I used. Anyway, this was November, where did I just write it? Oh, here. This is my little note. November 4th, also. Same as the I Can't Sleep page. And then I used Gelato's dry rub technique around the edges, but this was, I forget. Let's see. I think I wrote it down. I'm keeping this little book, but maybe I didn't write it down. Oh, yes. Number 3. Yeah, Faber-Castell grip pencils, grass green and lime green and yellow, and maybe dark green. Gelatos in banana and pistachio. And gold metallic pen. That must be, oh, it's just around the border. I used a gold metallic pen from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I did write it down, see? And then the other one I did was this leaf page. I did write down what I used here too. I used all Arteza colored pencils on this one. The Expert 48 pencil set and Distress Oxides mostly in the background. I'm pretty sure I did a video for those. I keep my little swatchy sheet in here, at least for now. So that's that. I don't think I'll be doing one in here for December. I'll do a separate video for December. Cozy Fall Coloring Book. I did an apple basket page, which I previously shared. This was using Polychromos, alcohol marker, Posca paint pen down here, Sioux Color pencils for the background. Sioux Color is a brand of color pencils. I have a set of 72 I got from them. And Posca paint pens also in the stars, I think. And a little bit of, I think I put some, oh, maybe the gold is also Posca paint pen, but I know there's some down here in this peach, but I also went over it with pencil. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. I'll see if I do one for Christmas time, maybe something like this. I don't know. I have to figure out December still. I keep going back and forth because I get too many. Then I did the second page in here. I don't know. I might have shown this before. I'm not exactly sure. And what did I use for this? Do I remember? Probably not. It's all colored pencil. I just am not remembering. Autumn Dreams, Autumn Dreams. Which colored pencils? Ohuhu alcohol markers. No, that was this. Okay, the first page I did in here was this one. I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, but I had a boo-boo. This was done, it was started at one point, I think 11:4, but I didn't finish it until 11:12. I did it on 11 and 11:12 for filling in. I started the pumpkins early and I had some bleed out. And I ended up taking different markers. I could not still get, the colorless blenders. I could not still get it off. So I ended up using more of the markers, and then I went over the background with something else. I forget. Maybe gelatos again, or pastels. Yeah, I forget what I did on the background. Sorry. And then this one was all colored pencil. That was done November 22nd. I'm not sure I showed this one. I might have. This one took me a little while. Trying to see if I wrote down what I used. Sioux Color colored pencils. Yeah, 11, 19. I did this in 4 sittings. 11, 13, 14, 19, and 22. I just did little sections. And I started here with acrylic markers, which I totally shouldn't have. But I was thinking they'd look glossy in the window. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. But anyway, it is what it is. They're also on the mushrooms and this, I think, a little bit on these leaves and that jar. And then I switched to colored pencils and I used whatever I just said. I'm sorry, Sioux Color colored pencils and some, yeah, Artex acrylic paints. So other than the acrylic markers in there, I really like how this page came out. So I had fun doing it and I was trying out different techniques and I think I did pretty good with it. So Sioux Color, actually like the Sioux Color colored pencils and they cost me like $10 for 72. So if you are in the market for a cheap set of colored pencils, every now and then they're a little scratchy and I think in a place or two it left an extra little streak somewhere, but I just went over it again with either another color. A lot of the things on here I was playing with blending or using multiple colors. Like this red is a red with 2 different shades of gray in it. The greens is I think 3 different greens. This is just about every yellow and orange they had in the set. And I was struggling with what colors to make the building and the street so that it wasn't all brown or all gray, But I think I struck a decent balance. Let me know what you think, okay? And yeah, I had fun with this one. I really enjoyed it. So, trying. I don't know if I'll do anything in that next month either. Okay, so this one, I did 2 pages because I started doing Jamie's life and Crafting with Pat and More. Ha! I think I got it this time. So I did 2 Mondays. They post on Mondays. This was November 17th, and I used Tan Mitt water-based markers and pastels with makeup sponge and a little bit of Sakura Glaze pen just on these, I think. And it's okay. It's a little streaky. I'm learning that I'm not loving water-based markers on these coloring books. And I thought it would be okay on these because of the black or gray background, right? But yeah. This one is Ohuhu alcohol markers. That was November 23rd and 24th. I feel like I need to do a little touch up on the basket, but it is what it like because this little thing here is darker than this one. So I might still do that. And I started on the next page, but I can't count it because it's a whip and it's for December 2nd. So I have to leave that out and finish that for tomorrow. I also started doing Rosemary's You Rock Arts. It's Color and Create with Us You Rock Art on Mondays as well. Everything's on Mondays, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the Mondays. So you'll see in December when I do my plan that I'm probably going to change things up a little bit. Anyway, I did do 2 pages, 2 weeks in here. I did this little girl mushroom November 18th and and Ohuhu markers. I just used Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers on this one. Oh yeah, because I remember saying that was supposed to be cream and that didn't look cream to me or something. Or this maybe was, yeah. So anyway, but I think it still came out kind of cute. I didn't do much shading because where I tried it didn't really work, so I was disappointed in that. But otherwise it's cute, right? And then now they're not going exactly in order, but I'm pretty sure they already did this page. So next year I'll try and just do some of the back pages. And the other one was the Zen Doodly cat, if I can find her. Here it is. I did this one. This is almost all pencils. Where is it? I'm trying to tell you what pencils I used. Okay. It was Arteza colored pencils. They're a wax base. And some glitter gel pens from Hobby Lobby on the eyes and the little jemmies here and here. But otherwise, it's all Arteza wax-based colored pencils. So I liked it. I was, trying to do my kitty, Callie. Anyway, I probably could have. No, I'm not going to do that. I got to stop doing that. Okay, that was November 23rd. And I have not done the one for December, and I can't really remember what it is right now. So I have to go back and rewatch Rosemary's. I did watch it. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember. It might be this guy. I'm not 100% sure. But I will do that for tomorrow too. I do plan on doing that today. And then I shared one for hashtag Mandala Mondays 2024. I used Crayola colored pencils for this one. This is kind of an easy color by number, 100 mandalas, and I like how that came out too with the Crayola colored pencils, and they're not bad either. I have that 150 set that includes the colors of the world plus some other colors for eyes and hair and stuff, and I showed how I'm storing them now. Now I have done another page in here, oopsie oopsie, but that's for 12/2, so you'll see that. I did it on November 19th, and I used Crayola tip markers, and yeah, you'll see that. Okay, so I'm counting it for November, even though it's for December's collab. I have 2 more. This is the 14th one I did, and I don't know if I shared this yet or not. I don't think so. I did this on November 27th, and I used Crayola tip markers thinking they would make it look a little more like stained glass, but I really have trouble with them. They feel really nice going down on the page, but I have trouble with them streaking, and I can't, no matter how many times I go over, I can't get them to stop streaking. So I think the next one I do in this any stained glass book will be alcohol markers, and maybe I'll try the alcohol markers with some shading color pencils. So that's on my list to try to do. So that was that one. I think it came out pretty though, right? I'm kind of hard on myself, can you tell? Because I see other people coloring that do beautiful pages and they don't look streaky at all and they have all this detail, but I also know that they base everything with either water-based markers, watercolor, or alcohol markers, and then they go in and do all their shading with colored pencils and they highlight with paint pens and gel pens and all kinds of stuff, right? And I'm just not at that level yet. I get too impatient. And then the last page I did, which I shared on Thanksgiving, is Out of Beautiful Birds by Dot Barlow, my turkey page for Thanksgiving. And that used Crayola pencils, all Crayola pencils. And I really like how that came out too. And I was thinking maybe this should have been more brown. It does have some brown in it. Can you see? I don't know if you could see that on the original video, but the gray does have some brown in it and multiple shades of gray. And I kind of maybe should have made these things a little darker. But when I looked at real turkey pictures, they did have a lot of gray and bronze and different colors in it. So anyway, I think I like it a lot. So that was my last page for November. I thank you for watching, and I will come back sometime today with my overall December plans, not just for coloring, but well, I'm going to do my December plans all around first, and then I'll probably come back and do one video separate with my December coloring plans, and we'll see at the end of December whether I'm able to do that. I don't know. So I did, how many did I do? 15 pages in, well, it might have been 16 because one of them, where's the, yeah, I actually did 16 because I did 2 in this 100 mandel. Oh no, I have it in here. 15. I did 15 pages in November, and my plan was for 12. Now, what I didn't get to at all was Johanna Basford. I think I'm a little bit intimidated. Plus, I just ran out of time. I was going to do these 2 images, and I did not. And I don't know if I'll do them in December, honestly. If I do anything, it will just be a small thing. I'm actually kind of would like to do one of these other little images. Not really flowers. I love flowers, but maybe a cake because my son's birthday is in December. Maybe I'll just do a cake or something. Just 1 or 2, right? And yeah, I had that marked just because I like it. I'll leave that marked. Or maybe one of these, I don't know. The hearts seem more like Valentine-y though. I don't know. There's houses. There's so much in here, but, and you know, I should be able to find time to do 1 or 2 little images, especially on a page like that, right? But yeah, I was going to do the fox. Anyway, I didn't get to that. And then this I was going to try and do either. No, it wasn't that page. This page, Village Harvest Festival with the produce, but it's a lot of detail. I can only do like one really detailed thing a month. And I did the mandala. That took me 4 sittings, and another one took me 4 sittings. Anyway, and this one. So I don't think they'll be on the agenda for December. what is this called? Village Charm. Um, yeah, I don't think this book, if I did anything, it would be this, but I might save that for winter and January. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push that for January, maybe. We'll see. Because January doesn't have the holiday, and I have a lot of Christmas coloring I want to do in December. So, yeah, that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you again soon. Hugs, love, and peace.